These are the women's Lowa Sassa boots, and they're perfect for hiking and lightweight backpacking. They've got a really sleek and simple design, and the whole story here is durability and protection. A lot of other boots in this category may seem a little heavy or bulky, but these have just enough features that allow you to keep moving fast on the trail, but they're gonna hold up for years and years of use. Let's take a closer look. I want to start with the outsole, the part of the boot that comes into contact with the ground. This is what gives you the confidence of being sure-footed on the trail, and you've got Lowa's proprietary rubber, which is really durable and grippy. They've got kind of a mixture here, and while you do have a pretty flat plane, that's going to be great against rock. So if you need purchase against rock, if you get to a pretty technical part of the trail and you need to do a little bit of edging, this is going to be great for that. But you also have moderately deep lugs. It's going to be great on mixed trails. So if you have gravel, dirt, even mud, it's going to handle that really well. And you actually have a little bit of a heel here as well. That heel is going to give you great braking power going down hills. And then up at the top, you have some parts of the lugs here that's going to be great going uphill. So you really do have multi-directional lugs that's going to keep you connected to the trail. Above that, you have the midsole, and the midsole gives you cushioning, comfort, but also durability. So it's made out of PU, polyurethane, and that's known to be an incredibly durable and long-lasting material as opposed to EVA foam that may break down a little faster. So these are meant to really go the distance and really hold up for a long time, so you can get years and years of use out of these. You do have a couple different materials here. So the PU in this area is a little bit stiffer. These are a pretty stiff boot right out of the box, so you're gonna need to break them in before you go out on a long adventure. But once you have them broken in, they're gonna fit perfectly. And then you have a little bit of a more cushioned material under your heel. So that's gonna be comfortable when you're wearing them for long miles on the trail. So they do have a couple of different materials in there to protect your feet, but also offer a little bit of cushioning. And then on top of all of that, you do have a nice sock liner. If I pull that out, this gives a little bit more support than I've seen in some other removable sock liners that you see in boots. It gives you a nice cupped heel and actually some arch support. And it's gonna be nice and breathable. So really good quality insole here, but if you have your own insole, you can certainly remove these and replace it with your own. The upper is pretty sleek and simple. They're using mostly split leather here, and that's really durable. It's gonna last a long time, and it's gonna be great against rocks and roots as you're wearing them. But they also have it mixed with some other lighter materials, some materials that might give a little bit more. So up here around your ankle, you do have a softer, more cushioned material that's gonna give a little bit. So as you're hiking up and down hills on off-camber trails, it's really not gonna irritate your ankle. And then throughout the tongue, you do have kind of a more textile material so that your foot can breathe. You do have Gore-Tex in the upper, so they're completely waterproof, and that's gonna breathe really well out the top, kind of where the laces are and where the tongue is. You have a nice protective kind of toe cap on the front there, but that's really minimal. And then you have a heel counter in the back. You can really cinch down the laces there to pull your heel into the heel of the boot with these two eyelets up here on top. But then the rest of the eyelets, all the way down the laces there, are fabric. You can really cinch these down and really cradle your foot without having those hard materials that are on some eyelets, so it's not going to bruise your foot. And because the laces go all the way down to the toe there, it's almost like an alpine style lacing system, you can cinch them down if the hike becomes a little bit more technical. Overall, I found the fit to be really true to size. They definitely narrow in towards the toe, but you can adjust the lacing here all the way down to that toe box. After you break them in, they're going to be a go-to boot for hiking and lightweight backpacking for years to come. They're the Lowa Women's Sassa GTX boots. Thanks for watching. If you have additional questions about the gear you just saw, please feel free to visit backcountryedge.com and get in touch with me or one of our other gear specialists. We also have technical specs about that gear on the product pages of our website, and oftentimes we have bonus videos. If you like our channel, please subscribe.